to make big home improvements. You've got dreams, you know that you would love to upgrade your home and make it so much better so that you can really enjoy your home, you can feel relaxed, you can experience like more of a luxury lifestyle, and you can add value to your home so that you know that your investment has improved, it's grown with you. So these are all fantastic things, and what I see is people wanting and dreaming about these things but not making a meaningful start, and that inaction of actually starting can really prolong the length of time it takes for you to get your ideal home, your dream lifestyle in your dream home. And this is something that I see all the time, and I'm sorry about the noise outside, it's the bin collection day today, so we've got noise outside. But how much time typically? So what I see is I have had my business working as an architect with homeowners since 2009, and there are many occasions where I have had conversations with homeowners, helping them figure out what it is that they want and discussing what their options are, exploring the design solutions with them, and then a few years later, even 5 or more years later, they come back to me to then take the next step and progress their project. Now, this is typical, it happens a lot, and there's a lot of time that my clients have been considering before they even have that first initial chat. So if this is you, if you are thinking, oh, we'd really love to do that, but perhaps you think, well, we don't have the money, we don't really know what we want yet, and all of those sorts of questions, there are lots of doubts, then there is a very simple first step that you can take that can really help you to not only achieve quick, easy wins so that you can actually start to improve your home very quickly, like almost immediately, and enjoy your home more quickly, so that you're not kind of like dreaming and starting to feel frustrated and annoyed with your home and that tension and stress because you can't relax. You can get that relaxation, enjoyment, ease of living in your home much more quickly once you have a really clear idea of what it is that you need and want. And it may be that to do a big project you do need more money. Maybe it is going to take you some time to generate the funds and put the finances in place to be able to do that, but that doesn't mean that there are not some smaller things that you could do immediately to make a big change, make a big improvement, and getting clear on what it is that you really need will help you to do that. So what you can do to get my help for free is to get hold of the free Design Your Home Vision checklist. The link for that is in the description, and if you get that, it will give you a 5-step process that I use with my clients to help them. It's called the Eagle Method, and this is a process that really helps you to get started in a nice, simple way. The checklist is very short, easy to do exercises. It's a taster of the full process that I take my clients in, and which gives them a much deeper, in-depth understanding. But this will give you a really good starting point for starting to get clear on what you can do, and then look at, what little quick wins can you make to actually feel better at home, because you don't need to feel bad and frustrated with your home. You can create more ease, you can create more pleasure in very relatively quick and inexpensive ways, and you can do that in a way that also builds step by step towards your end goal. So perhaps a big extension or reconfiguration, remodeling your entire home, perhaps that is going to take longer. I mean, typically you're looking about 1.5 to 2 years to actually, once you sort of press go and you employ your architect, to actually go through the design process, get all your approvals and get things on site, get your contractor and go through the building process, you're looking at 1.5 to 2 years minimum to actually achieve that typically. So that's a long time, and the longer that you take to get clear on what it is that you need and want before you actually hit go and employ an architect, that's going to just add even more time to it. And I see people typically take 4 to 5 years, but even 8, and in some cases I've seen people go into decades, not just one decade but multiple decades of living in their home in frustration, really needing more ease and pleasure from their home, but not perhaps being afraid, being worried, and not knowing the right first step to take. The right first step to take is to get clear on what you need and want, and the Design Your Home Vision checklist is my free offer to you to help you to do that. Take that first little baby step. There's nothing cast in stone with that. It's just a really good way of starting to explore your options rather than spending lots of time, talking to each other and trying to figure things out, and talking to your neighbours and talking to your friends and family and other parents on the school run and trying to figure out what to do. This checklist will give you some really simple little things that you can do right now to start to get clear on what you need and want, and then identify little adjustments that you can make to immediately make an improvement to your home and help you to set a direction of travel to ultimately get that dream home that you really want. I hope this has been really helpful to you. I would love to hear what you think. What have you been doing so far in your home, and how long have you been dreaming of improving your home? Please comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and grab the copy of the checklist and get started now. Bye for now.